The work that we're doing now in downtown Waterville it's actually the first major construction that has happened in the downtown since the 1960s, since the days of urban renewal. The city of Waterville came to Colby's rescue during the midst of the Great Depression, and the citizens raised money to keep Colby here in Waterville when the school was thinking about moving to Augusta. So in large part, this is Colby's way of giving back to the citizens of Waterville.
So the deciding factors in picking Landry French were experience, relationships, creativity, and ultimately execution, and it happened to be that it was a team that we trusted and that we enjoyed working with throughout the process.
We knew day one we had to pick the right team to be part of this construction, and Landry French sought out Ayers St. Gross in Baltimore as the lead designer. We also brought along some locals as Becker Structural Engineering, as well as E.S. Bolas for electrical, and Johnson & Jordan in mechanical.
Communication on any project of this size is paramount to a successful project.
So initially when we first got here, we had a little town hall meeting for the residents and some of the local businesses. We addressed any of the concerns they may had. We gave them our pre-planning, our traffic plans for the upcoming work.
We had a video webcam, we had a website, we communicated regularly with the newspaper, and we always made ourselves available on a one-to-one personal basis with anybody who wanted to speak to us.
As the building has opened, we've heard incredibly positive feedback about what that process was, and it serves as a model for the other development projects that Colby will be undertaking in downtown Waterville over the coming years.
So given the size and complexity of this project, pre-planning as far as the structure, MEP, and precast was very important. We really employed basics. We pre-planned, we got the right team on board, we did do a lot of BIM technology, a lot of coordination.
So during the construction, we unearthed all the buildings that were here prior to underneath the parking lot. They basically demoed the buildings and dropped them into the foundation hole. We excavated over 12,000 cubic yards of brick rubble. We knew a portion of that, which we designed the grouted aggregate piers underneath that portion of the building. But there was another 9,000 yards of brick rubble that nobody anticipated. We removed most of that, hauled it off site, or we crushed it up and used it on site in the non-structural areas. We had some challenges to keep this thing moving, so we had to store our materials close enough, which down about 2 blocks away is the head of falls. We stored and delivered over 2,000 concrete plank. We had over 500 tons of steel, and we put in over 2,000 yards of concrete in this foundation. We also decided long before we were going to build this in 2 halves. We built one half completely from the foundation up to the roof, and then we moved over and built the other half. That allowed us to get in on the first half and start our plumbing, our interior walls, our mechanical systems, all that underneath a dry roof. So being in the downtown area, an urban area, we knew that we were going to have close proximity to the general public. We had a number of gentlemen, we called them the sidewalk superintendents. Armand and Henry come to mind. They were around the fence area of the site all the time watching the construction. They were very interested in the progress.
Oh, I knew they were building a new dorm downtown, and there's something to do because I'm retired and I can get out of the house, and I used to work construction.
This project definitely is going to be a catalyst of Waterville moving forward in the future. I've already today have seen an increase in activity of people walking around, see new businesses being born, see businesses and buildings being fixed up.
This was certainly a very significant project for Landry French, but really more importantly was that opportunity that we were given to partner with Colby College on an exciting endeavor to revitalize downtown Waterville.
I think the success of this project will, in a great way, lay the foundation for other projects that will be happening in downtown Waterville. You have to demonstrate to the community that that your word is good, and what you say you're going to say, that you actually did. And I think the team that was behind this project did that very well. And I think the community believes in us now.